This is a little reminder for all you guys watching back on Facebook and YouTube. Smash the like button and subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't already. I have listened to all your demos, another strong week, so thanks for that. We also have our Discord community, which is growing very, very fast. So there's a link down below, free to join. So it's just a little online community where you can post your demos and get feedback from anyone and everyone. You can also promote your own music, enter competitions, yeah, and just be a part of our little music community. We're going to be going live very, very soon. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the show, and yeah, let's get into it.
Soon we'll be gone, but it's good to know I finally met you. Keep me under, you make me smile, and soon I'll run right home to find you. We're all just passing by. New life begins, so it's good to know we've been together. Come take my hand, head to the strand where we watch waves crash through the sunshine. We're all just passing by.
Hello, guys. We are back. Hope everyone can hear me okay. Greetings. We are still having some issues with Facebook this week. I don't know why, but Facebook Live does not seem to be working. So that is not ideal. I'm going to try it once more. I don't think so. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you're here. I don't know why, 2 weeks in a row that Facebook Live hasn't worked. I think it was when they updated their platform. It doesn't work anymore. But I had a lot of trouble trying to share the stream as well. So if you guys are watching on YouTube or Facebook, YouTube or Twitch, welcome. Hello, guys. Hope you're well. Yeah, if you do have the time, just quickly share the stream to a few other people because, yeah, I haven't been able to work out the Facebook thing yet. That's where most of the crowd comes from. But anyway, so we're going to review some demos. Yeah, all you guys need to do, just send them to me via DM and I will get straight into reviewing them. We have a pretty good list again this week. So we're going to start at the top with Wilson. Now, if you guys want to skip the line, you can just smash the donate button on my page if you want to skip the line. But yeah, let's hear from Wilson. Well, just one sec. Yeah, I gotta make it louder, definitely. Hope that's a bit better. Wow, good bass, Wilson. Very nice. Nice. I dig this, Wilson. I love, man, when the bass comes in, it is like heavenly. It's so like, the bass is so full and so thick and like really, really nice when it comes in. This snare, the snare that you're slowly introducing sounds a little too sharp. It's like duh, but it should be duh, like a bit pitched down a little bit. Yeah, Wilson, man, I dig it. This is very, I would say it's a lot more aggressive in comparison to your usual stuff. The introduction was really like, I wasn't sure what was going to happen because it was so like, it started so like mysteriously. I get that it's a trance track, but this section in here felt a little long for me, but it's just personal preference. I mean, the track itself is 6 minutes, so it in relation to the track, it fits. It's sort of, oh my gosh, how do I explain this? Basically, if you had a 3-minute track, that sort of that mellow bit would be, you know, shorter, but because it's 6 minutes, you've made that mellow section a bit longer, so it's all comparative with the track, I guess is what I was trying to say. Man, cool track. Good start to the stream. Wilson, my friend, we need to find some trance labels for you, man, and we need to get your stuff mixed and mastered, and maybe just mastered and sent to some of these labels, man, because all this stuff needs to be out there, like in people's ears, you know, being heard. Yeah. Also, big ups for the support here, bro. I see that you liked my release. So, yeah, Wilson, maybe with the intro and the first, when this first bass drops in here, I like that it's really thin and there's not much happening. But after maybe 2 minutes, the sort of the melody that you have there with the delay is good, but I feel like it's very safe doing the same thing. So try and do some crazier things there. Maybe have a few, like a bar, leave a bar where it is in terms of octave, and then maybe shift the bar up an octave, shift the bar down an octave. See if you can come up with some cool dynamics or something like that in there to give the track a bit more variety in parts. Yeah, I think that could really take it to the next level, man. So always good hearing from you, bro. Thank you so much for submitting. We are going to push on to B flat. So yeah, so I actually missed Wilson's one last week. It didn't fit in. It was the second track he sent. Same with B flat. B flat didn't get their chance last week, so I'm gonna honor them and get to theirs first. So B flat, no title or vocals / lyrics yet. No stress. Let's have a listen and see how it sounds. Very cool, very dark. Very nice. Man, really cool so far. That was so nice. Like it's unlike anything I've heard of. Really, really cool. Um, One thing, it's you've got really strong low end, like, and when I say strong, I mean like it's loud, it's full, and it sounds complete. And then you've got all these little things happening above, but there's not much happening in the body of the track. So maybe what you can do is duplicate some of your bass synths and just shift them up an octave, and give a little less EQ on the low end to fill up some of those mid frequencies. I think that's what's missing, I think. Really cool with the percussion as well. It's really cool what you've done in here. Yeah, really nice track, man. This is at a very good stage where you basically, I call it like the sprinkles stage. So like you've baked an awesome cake, you've put all the icing on it, now you just need to add some sprinkles on top. And those little sprinkles are little things you can play around with on the master chain. So like creating some stop starts. So like, for example here, like really winding it down, like really cutting out the volume in parts, creating some stutters in there as well with a bit of LFO, and things like that. I'm just gonna delete this spammy stuff. Lock user, boom, deal with that. Yeah, man, but that track is in a very good position in that you just need to add a few little effects and things like that on your master chain. Yeah, to sort of get it sounding like the sort of modern sound. Like this track 5 years ago would be like huge, but these days a lot of producers will build something like this and then they'll start throwing some effects on the master chain, like filter cutoffs and LFOs to chop up the sound. Yeah, that's just the modern way of how people are doing it. Hey, what's up, Mr. West baby? We are good, man. We're having some issues with Facebook, so we're currently only streaming on Twitch and YouTube. But that doesn't matter because we have a small little group here, which is fine by me. So thank you, Mr. B Flat, for your track. That was awesome, man. We're gonna push on to S143. This track Steve Marks, the best demo reviewer. Oh, thank you, sir. All right, let's have a listen. Need some tension, bro. Here it comes. Man, I like this so far. I'm hearing some sort of like muddiness, so it's like some frequencies clashing. So I'm not sure how far along you are in this track, but what it sounds like is your so you've got your bass line going dun 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 dun, and then you've got your lead going like wah, wah, which is sick, man. They're both doing different things, which is perfect. That's how music works, right? What you have occurring, what it sounds to me like, it sounds like in your lead, there's some bass frequencies that are coming through your lead sound, which you need to EQ out. And yeah, I think if you give your bass line, you need to reduce your bass line in volume, but give it a small bump in the bass frequencies. And that might clear up the muddiness. So I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, the melody is great. It's catchy. I didn't like how you... Yeah, so this bit was really good. I liked how the piano's in the background. Dun, 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 dun. But what I don't like is when you stop the piano for a few beats, right? So here, you've got so it's sort of like stop and start when you want the momentum to build. And basically from this point on, from 30 seconds, that's where I would start your main build. I think you have about 4 bars too many here in the build up, because here we have the same thing happening sort of from 30 seconds onward up to about 45 seconds, and then you introduce that riser thing. I did hear like you changed some percussion and things like that, but you can make this track a little shorter in the build up. I read so this goes for everyone, guys, with music. I read an article recently about, successful songs on Spotify usually start instantly. So you notice like Tiesto and all that have changed their music production style. They used to have long intros and stuff. Now their radio edits have their vocals starting immediately, or their main melody starting immediately, or the main hook starting immediately, with stripped back percussion. And that's because people are very impatient these days, and they'll just click next, next, next on their Spotify. So we really need to build our music to get to its point a lot quicker than we used to. So like you having the drop here in about 50 seconds or so, 1 minute. For like modern day music, it's a little too long to get there, but it doesn't matter. Like, let's continue from where we were. I really like the melody that you have here as well. It's very like happy, very positive, which is cool. sure. Introducing some new sounds. One, two, three, let's go. Yeah, I think maybe 4 bars too long with the build up there, man. I think build it up quicker. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So I think if you just make your build-ups a little shorter, I think that'll be a nice little track. I'm also just looking at myself off screen. So I'm buffering a lot again this week because I'm not in my usual streaming location. So the internet here is a little poorer. So apologies for the terrible glitchy picture. But from what I learned, what was it, 2 weeks ago, the volume, the audio still comes through okay. So hopefully you bear with me. Maybe you can be doing your homework or something else on the side whilst you're listening to me. All right, we are going to push on. Thank you, S143. Another good track from you, my friend. And also, if anyone is sort of new to the stream and wants to join, I've set up a Discord. It's like a free online community. Anyone is welcome to join. It's free to join. The link I will quickly post in the chat. Most of you guys are there on YouTube, so there it is on YouTube. And if you're there chilling on Twitch as well, I'll send you the link as well. Hopefully that pushes through to Twitch. Sometimes Twitch doesn't allow links to come through, but who knows. Yeah, join the community. It's free to join. We all talk about music production and things like that. And we run weekly competitions. Okay, guys, this week I have a new competition for you guys. Okay, do you guys know, so every time we start the stream, right, I have this little intro thingy that runs. Okay, and basically that's just some demos that I've made, right? There's just some music I've got. That's another demo I've got just running in the background. What I'm going to do for this week's task is I'm going to make you guys build a demo introduction for me. Okay, so I'm going to set the criteria on my Discord. But what I think it's going to be is you need to prepare a 30-second clip. So no picture, just audio, 30 seconds. I will be supplying the MIDI notes for you guys to use. I've set up some chords and a bass line. And you guys just do sound design on the thing. So you guys can flip a sort of a 30-second clip. And basically I'm keeping it all in the same chords. And what I'm going to do is there's going to be no winners and no losers. Everyone that submits their 30 seconds worth of music is going to be in my introduction, sort of from here on end. Okay, so basically the first 10 people to submit, 10 times 30 seconds makes 5 minutes. That's how long my introduction is, 5 minutes. So what I'm going to have 10 people build my introduction music for me. And what I will do is, I'll piece it together and I'll put your name in the corner as well. So, you know, created by, to give you guys a bit of credit as well. So that's going to be our weekly activity. I'm going to create, as I said, the MIDI chords, the beats per minute. I worked out that 126 beats per minute gives you guys an 8-bar build up and an 8-bar drop, and then that's 30 seconds exactly. So that's the format we're going to stick to for now. If anyone goes outside the BPM, it won't fit too well, but if you really want to change the BPM, you can, but I'll be speaking more about that in my Discord. So guys, if you want to join and take part in that little challenge, then join the Discord. I'll post about it a little later. All right, we are pushing on to Cashew Cup Salt. Let's have a listen to this one. Okay, there's already some harsh frequencies coming through in the high end, like some very high, like. So you might need to run a master EQ just to cut off those super high frequencies. Cashew, this is good, man. But the main melody that's happening, it's sort of lost in all the other elements. You've got a good sub bass, you've got a great bass line, you've got a strong kick. Your melody is very soft, so you need to give it basically synth or synths, whichever they are. Group them together, put an EQ on that channel, and you just want to give it a boost in one area of frequency so that it pushes through and it has its own space, because it's all like a little bit quiet. It sounds like an EQ issue. So I think you could integrate that vocal a little more too, bro. And nice work with the pitch bend as well, really effective.
I like the way you touch the flow when you drop it.
Okay, everything was sounding really, really good in that section. Much better, like... I sound like... It sounds like it comes through a bit better in this section. It's interesting because in this second drop, it sounds like you've gone up one octave, and that has already moved that lead sound into a different frequency, and it comes through a lot clearer in the mix. So the comment I said before is still true. So put an EQ on your sort of lead sound. I'm not gonna imitate the lead sound because it's wow, 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 wow. I don't know. EQ, and give it a small boost in the EQ on the section, the frequencies of sound that you want it to sort of push through. So that would be in the mid frequencies. I would say in between the mid frequencies and the low highs, I'd give it a small boost in EQ, and then you'll notice that that sound will come through a lot better. it has naturally come through a bit better here because moving up an octave with your lead immediately shifts it into a different frequency space. So really nicely done.
Drop it.
Yeah, overall good. Like it's almost there, really. Yeah, just the EQ thing. That's it. The sort of melody is fine. Everything is has its own sort of effect happening, which is good. But I think yeah, just the frequency clashing is a tiny little issue that you need to give it a little boost so that lead pumps through a lot stronger, man. It's almost there. It's almost there. All right, Mr. Flyman, we are up to you. First ever attempt to make trance music. All right, well, let's check it out. It's very good, man. For your first ever trance track, it's very nice. So, the lead sort of melody happening on the top sounds a little thin. So you could thicken it out a bit by just adding a bit of reverb onto it. Maybe 2 or 3 seconds worth of reverb and a really tight delay, and that will give it a bit more thickness. Yo, bro, what's up? We haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, man, really nice job. As I said, the kick sounds slightly sharp. I think you might have to bring it down a little bit. Nicely done, man. Nice, man. Very nicely done. I think that's think you've been speaking with Wilson a little too long, because he's got you into making trance now. Man, really nice start for trance music, really. Yeah, the only thing that annoyed me was that lead was a little too thin, but everything else you had working very, very nicely. So I wouldn't stress too much. If you want to keep exploring that trance stuff, and you never know, you might have a hit on your hands. We can talk with Wilson and yourself, and yeah, we can find you a label to get you guys signed up on. Man, thank you for submitting once again. Guys, if you want to, so the line is still growing. If you guys want to skip the line, you can just donate in the SoundCloud button if you like. We are going to push on to Illyrium. Oh, this is it's a remix, so it might trigger copyright, but who cares? Let's play it anyway. Oh, groovy.
Push me. Push me.
Push me. Push me.
Push me. And then just touch 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 me. Till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me. And then just touch me. Till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me. And then just push me. And then just get my satisfaction.
Push me. And then just push me. And then just get my satisfaction. Push me. And then just push me. And then just get my satisfaction. 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 Push me. And then just
Push. Push me. Touch me. Touch me. Push me. And then just touch me. Till I can get my satisfaction.
push. Push me. Touch me. Touch me. Push me. And then just touch me. Till I can get my satisfaction. 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 Satisfaction.
Push me. And then just push, 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 push.
I like how you've made the vocal chops very wide in the mix, so it's good. They're cutting through nicely.
Push, 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 push me. Touch, 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 touch me.
And you've got some good sound design in there as well. Like all the sounds sound like they belong together, so nicely done there as well.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just push me, and then just push me, and then just get my.
Push me, and then just push me, and then just push me, and then just get my.
Push, 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 push me, and then just push. Push me, touch me, push me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Yeah, man, nicely done. I mean, the bass line is really driving that track, and it gets a little overpowering, like for 4 minutes and 49 seconds, but overall, really, really nice, man. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would recommend looking at is really, really lining up those vocal edits, those vocal chops, getting them exactly on. Because there was maybe, I mean, you've got probably like 100 throughout the track. There's probably like 10 that are like slightly out. So it just sounds out on some little points, but I totally dig the groove that you've created there, man. Really, really nicely done. Reminds me of like Oliver Heldens and things like that. So really, really nice, man. Thank you for submitting. And yeah, we're gonna move on. So we're up to Bix Music, my friend. I can't get no sleep 'cause y'all. Bix remix. Oh, let's have a listen to this one. Just want to listen to the build up. It sounded like on the first listen, it sounded like the build up, the whole introduction and build up was in one key, and then it sounded like when you hit the drop, things shifted to a different key, which is not like it's not correct. But let's have a listen. Like melodically, it doesn't sound right, but maybe because I wasn't paying strong enough attention. I'm gonna listen again. Dun 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 dun. I think you just need to hit the root note a little more often in the lead you've got going on. I think because it's dancing around a lot, it's not hitting the root note too often. So that's what threw my ears out initially. Everything you've done is right at the moment, but maybe rework some of that lead so it hits that root note a bit more often. Because the root note is the dun, it goes dun 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 dun. The dun dun dun. That's your root note there. Sounds like a C. Like. Yeah, that's awesome. You should add some frying pan sounds in there as well. Man, really cool. It's cool that you took something old and brought it into like the sort of Melbourne bounce genre. Really, really cool. Yeah, as I said, just keep hitting the root note more often, I think, and that won't it will sound a lot more together. Just my opinion. So, guys, all right. So, what I'm going to do is something a little selfish. So, as you may or may not know, most of you know, but I've released my second single. It came out on Sunday, and like, thank you so much to everyone who streamed it. It's got over 100 plays already on Spotify alone, which is really, really cool. So if you're watching this stream back on YouTube or Twitch or something like that, there's the links for you guys to go stream it. That's the link just to any sort of streaming platform. And to celebrate, I thought I'd treat myself, and I made myself something that I'm considering selling through my Discord. So you guys release music as well, whether it's on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify, whatever. It's cool to have it like online, right? You can show your friends at parties, but what about like when you're sitting at home? Wouldn't it be cool to have something like hanging on your wall or something like that to show that you have music? Pretty cool, right? So I made this thing. It's transparent. It's not coming out too well on the live stream, but yeah, I've decided to make these little things, and it basically looks like a smartphone basically. And yeah, if you want to, I'm thinking of doing this for people that are interested. Now I got the idea actually off someone else on Instagram. I saw these things come up and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. What I might do is find out how much they are. So I looked, and these were 45 euros delivered, right? And I thought, surely it's not 45 euros worth of material. So I built this myself this cost me about 9 euros to make, right? So factoring in my time and things like that, if anyone's interested in one of these things, I'm going to do the first 5 for 20 euros each, right? Delivered to your house. And I'll show you the coolest thing, right? Whatever you decide to pick and whatever you decide to market, I want to show you this. This is for Spotify, right? You can see that little code there. What I can do is, or anyone can do is, they get their smartphone, so Spotify hasn't integrated into camera apps yet. But what you can do is you can just go to Spotify on your smartphone, you just go to search, and then when you click on the search bar, a little camera icon comes up. You can click the camera icon, right? And this little scanny thing happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and show you guys what happens live. So you can have someone walk up to your little plaque and they just scan it and instantly goes to your song. Pretty cool, right? And then they can stream it, share it, throw it on their playlist, things like that. So yeah, I don't know. It's just something I might want to do. Keeps me busy, and yeah, it's just a bit of fun. So I made one for myself for Legacy and for Thinking About You. Legacy's about to hit 1,000 streams on Spotify as well, so that's super exciting for me. And Thinking About You, it's had over 100 streams I think in a few days, which is pretty cool. What else? Yeah, I think I'm not sure about this number here. Possibly Kiwi Stage ran some promotion on that already. But yeah, after one day, it already has 1,600 plays. So Not sure if that's all correct, but who cares? I think it's a cool track. You guys think it's a cool track, so thank you for streaming it, and we are going to push on. Thank you, Bix, for that sick track. We're going to move on to Monmouth Official. This one is called Max Air. Let's have a listen.
Watch and listen.
Okay guys, the idea is there. It just sounds a bit thin in the low frequency, so like your bass line sounds a little thin. So maybe just duplicate your bass line.
Watch and listen.
Also, your snare sounds a little sharp. You need to bring it down, flatten it out a bit, because your root note is done. So your snare should be bump, bump, and it sounds like dut, 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 dut. So it's a little out of key to the rest of the track, which is very like specific to here. Yeah, and the bass line again, it sounds a little thin. So just basically the bass line that you have, duplicate that and change up the synth on the second one. Find a different preset or yeah, different plugin to use and really like fill out those bass frequencies, I think. But yeah, I think that's another track which is like, the idea is there. You just now need to sort of fix it up, finish those little things, and yeah, release it for sure. All right, we're gonna move on to Nightclub. Listening to your track, Levacy. I have an unreleased song for you to check out. Here it is. Let me know what you think. Okay. Oh no, the link's not working, bro. Nightclub, if you're in the comments, bro, let me know. The link is broken. Maybe. Okay, so you got one track here. Okay, the track's called Style, so I'm just gonna, this must be it. I'm just gonna listen to this one and see. Ah, it's your first time submitting, bro, so welcome. I'm gonna follow you back because I'm awesome. Let's listen to Style. I'm gonna also give you like a free consultation session. So I'm gonna click through your profile and just see if there's anything I can recommend you like update or adjust to just make you a little bit more awesome. Let's have a listen to night. I did not expect that from this cute little build up here, and then it just went hellfire. Man, it's very, very insane. As I said, the cute little sort of build up intro, man, really nicely done. I did not expect that from a sort of the intro that you had. Man, this is good. I would get this professionally mastered because it's not like at full like commercial volume yet. And then, bro, write to me on Instagram and I can recommend some labels to send this sort of stuff to. But they'll definitely know that it's not mastered yet. So we need to get you to commercial loudness first, and then yeah, pitch it to some labels, because it looks like you have just one release on SoundCloud, and it seems to be going all right so far, bro. So, man, nice job. I quickly clicked through your profile, all your links work and everything, which is good. You should as well, bro. You should join my Discord community if you want to sort of promote yourself and chat to other producers and stuff like that. The link I just posted in the chat for you, mate. So you're welcome to join. And yeah, man, really cool. Really cool track. Very, very strong. All right, I'm just going to hit refresh on the chat and see how we're going, because sometimes the order just messes up by itself. So Sebi, I don't know why it says here you messaged me 5 days ago, but you're at the top of the list. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give you preference, because that's not right. You should have already been reviewed here, where it says 5 days near Illyrium. So Sebi, I see you in the comments, my friend. I'm going to review your track now. And yeah, let's have a listen to John Newman, Love Me Again, the Sebi remix. Here we go.
Left your heart torn. Is that what devils do? Took you so long, where only fools go. I shook the angel and you. Now I'm
Sebi, I see you in the comments there, my friend. Can you let me know what music production software you use? Let us know in the comments.
rising from the crowd, rising up to you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do.
I love the synth you have there in the breakdown. It sounds like that Insomnia. I can't get no sleep. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Also, so I agree with some of the comments as well. So the vocal in the introduction, it was a little out of sync with the beat. That's why I asked what music production software you use. So literally, all you have to do, jump on YouTube, search, Logic Pro. Vocal sync with BPM. It usually involves cutting up the vocal and resizing it so that it fits with the beat that you've built already. Everything sounds pretty good so far. So man, you've got all the basics down. What you need to now do is focus on some things with your sound, okay? So the bass line, I don't hear any bass line, okay? And these have very good like bass reception. So like smallest bass line I hear through this like quite well. I didn't hear it, man. I didn't hear any bass line, so... Yeah, so you need to add some bass.
It's unforgivable. I stole
Yeah, so you need to add a bass. Yeah. So the comments. Can you check, see if something is wrong? What did you ask, Mr.? You sent me a track 5 days ago. And then one today. Yeah, so what happens, guys, with the SoundCloud messages, if you guys send a message like today, it'll instantly go to the top of the list. So if you've sent a track last week and you're patient, it will filter to the front of the list. So Acrobas, I see you messaged me 12 hours ago here. So basically, yeah, the more patient you are, the quicker you get served. So yeah, see, I see you sent something 6 days ago and then 12 hours ago. So you've dropped back in the list a little bit, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, man. All right, Sebi, let's keep going. But yeah, bro, you need to add a bass in there, man. Come on.
They rule the world to me. Destroy everything. They bring down
And just
angels
again,
and
just
kill.
work on that that vocal synchronicity with the beat that you have. It takes a long time to get right. So just spend the hours and get it done, and then it will sound grand.
There's nothing I can do. I need to know now. Now. Can you love me again? I need to know now. Can you love me again? Can you love me again?
Yes, Sebi.
Can you love me again?
All right, Sebi, my friend. I see that you you're kind of. I assume you're new to music production. I see 7 months ago, so you are like maybe a Corona producer. Man, it's good. It's a good start. You're a lot more advanced than I was after 7 months of music production. There was nothing like this around when I started, like free tutorials and stuff like that. So you're in a good place. Just 2 things you need to fix, man, and this track will be good. Bass line and sync up the vocals. That's it. And then it will be pretty good. Yeah, so instrumental is playing at different speed to vocals. Yeah, so the vocals a little bit off from the original, man. So just sync that up and it'll be sounding great. All right, JXH has sent 2 tracks. I'm going to, let's see. Okay, so there's a few tracks there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the most recent track. Now let's listen to the Future House one because I like Future House. So JXH, welcome my friend. I'm going to subscribe to you or follow you. So each week I review 1 demo from each person. So send in your best track and I will review it or the track that you want sort of reviewed and I'll let you know. So this is JXH, Your Smile original mix. Let's have a listen. Okay, a few things. So overall, the idea is really, really cool. The percussion in the drop, especially your clap or your snare drum, there's definitely two in there. And they sound too far apart, so bring them closer together so that it's more of a snap rather than a did. That's what I'm hearing. Also, where was it? Here. So whatever that dun, 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 I wouldn't make them so short and sharp. I'd give them some reverb tail so that it sort of flows through the track. Dun, dun, dun. To give it some release and some sustain. And then if anyone who is familiar with my first track, Legacy, I used the same vocal grab that J, X, and H did for the first note of my song. That see if we can hear it again throughout. But yeah, let's get through to this. Man, I really dig this. This is really cool. You have a super bouncy bass line. You can make it even more bouncy if you shift some of the notes up an octave. So you got dun 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 dun. You could have dun 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 dun, something like that. Play with those octaves. You get a lot more bounce, and also it sounds like in your drop, I was really trying to focus there on that second rotation. I didn't want to say it in the first one. It sounds like the bass notes that you have. So on your piano roll, in your MIDI clip, it sounds like they're all the same length, the MIDI notes. If you keep some how they are and shorten some up, you'll create some natural skip and some natural groove as well, just by doing that, by shortening up some of the notes. Also, greetings to Ecuador. I can't really say that. Quito, Ecuador, I guess. Man, thanks for submitting. Your profile, all your links work, which is good. I would definitely add something here, man. Like, let us know about yourself, what got you excited about music. Maybe some artists that you're into, like, sounds like you're into Mike Williams, Mesto, Brooks, Jay Hardway, those sort of people. Let us know in the comments. Really good bass line, really good melody, and pretty good sound design as well. There wasn't too many sounds that sounded like bad to the ear. Also, man, I'm not sure if you know me, but you should go listen to my first release on Spotify called Legacy, and you'll hear the very first note. Hang on, let's just play it. It sounds, you sample it throughout your song. I have it just at the start. You ready? Yeah, so I'm not going to play it because it'll trigger some more copyright stuff. But yeah, man, good track. Really, really good. Very encouraging. Sounds really, really cool. All right, we are going to push on to Split Lines. This track is called Sunset. Let's have a listen. also dig that artwork's really cool too. Also, guys, on YouTube, I see you there. I see you on Twitch as well. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, just smash the like button as well. Yeah, doesn't do anything for you. It just makes me feel a little like warm and fuzzy inside. Splitlines, this is really cool. I remember you submitting before, and I don't really recall you being like a drum and bass. And maybe this is like a new direction you're trying to explore. It's really cool. I might skip through some parts as well because it's 5 minutes long as well, and I want to try and get through all the demos tonight because I missed a few last week. So nice bass line here. You need a lyric in here or something, some vocal chops. I like the small melodies you've got everywhere, really nice. I love as well on your chords, your synth chords, you've got a really tight sidechain, really nice. Definitely need something in this section, man. Like whether it could just be like a simple shaker, just something to keep the energy going, because it's such a high energy track. You have these really nice breakdowns, but I think from here, from when it stops here to like, so 2.5 minutes up to here, you've gone over a minute with no like energy in there. So it's a pretty dreamy drum and bass track there in the in this section here. So just give it something to maintain the beat. It doesn't have to be a kick drum. I'd highly recommend not a kick drum, just a shaker. You know, like you can even get some bottle caps in your hand. So exactly like this, but a little sooner. I want to see what this comment says. I like the idea here near the end with the violin, but I think maybe the violin could be integrated like maybe in this section here just to layer it up a bit more, because it's 1 minute of just chilling and doing nothing. Maybe the violin here with just a would give that section there a little bit more I don't know, like a bit more life. It's the track there is, it's very it's high energy, and then it sort of slumps to this section of chill. And this is just my opinion as well, so it doesn't really matter. Depends what vibe you're trying to create, but maybe give it a little bit more life here in the second half of this chill out section with the violin. Give it a little bit of percussion kick, and I think, yeah, you got a neat little track there, man. It's really, really neat, really neat. All right, Khrushchev Shaha, Highly Strung. It is an original music track. Let's have a listen. Yeah, the idea is good. I like the idea. Something's missing though. I don't know what it is yet, so we're going to listen to the rest of the track, see if I can pick up on it. I like these moments. It feels very cinematic, the whole track. I think it sounds very sounds like a movie. Yeah, let's keep listening. Maybe the sort of pan flutes that you have, maybe you could layer that, so like duplicate that sound and leave the original sound as it is, lock that in, but select another sound other than a flute. Pick something else. It could just be layered with a simple piano, or it could be a really cool lead sound. And I think that would give it a bit more, yeah, the pan flute just sounds very thin. So add something else with that melody. Okay, in that area you've laid it with like it sounds like a guitar or something like that. Yeah, I think the problem with this track, or not, it's not a problem, but like what could make it sound a little more commercial and a little more today is if you removed the sort of like the percussion that you have and replace it with like a deep house beat, like with just a kick and a snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, snare, kick, hat, snare, like give it some groove, because it's sort of like tribal in its energy. Like the percussion is sort of like a tribal theme. I think save all your percussion in one sort of section and then turn them all off, so mute them all, and then build some new percussion like a kick drum, a snare, and a hi-hat, like I said, and see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, you know, you can always delete the new stuff and then reactivate the old things, like the tribal percussion. But yeah, I think it would make a really cool like deep house track if you just had like a nice kick instead of the whole like yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but that's just my idea, man. If you want to explore it, you can. If you don't want to explore it, no stress at all. All right, pushing on to DJ Envy, Make It Bangin'. Let's have a listen. Also, DJ Envy, it looks like your first time submitting, so welcome to the community, my friend. Join our Discord, man. I'm going to give you a follow as well, because that's what I do. I follow everyone because I'm awesome. I'm going to give you some advice on this track, so let's have a listen. I'm also going to go through your profile as well and just see if there's anything we can update. And yeah, just make you more attractive for record labels and things like that. Okay, instantly you've got like a really strong sub bass. Also, bro, let us know where you're from. Give us a country at least, or a city, whatever you prefer, and give us some information about yourself. Let us know what music you're into, what influences you, and also this isn't just for you, Mr. DJ Envy, but for everyone, guys. See this link here. When you just say Insta at Make It Bangin', on SoundCloud, SoundCloud has its own tagging system. When you do at and then tag someone, it tags them in Instagram. So when I click here, it's trying to link to someone on SoundCloud. So make sure, if you don't do it the proper way, so the proper way to set up your SoundCloud is like this, guys. So you have all the links here clickable. If for some reason you can't do that, which everyone can, you can then type out the whole thing in your comments like this. So you would need to type in your comments, for example, Mr. DJ Envy, you would need to type www.instagram.com/makeitbangin'. Okay, and then it's a lot easier for people to find you on Instagram. So basically what I have to do is I have to go to Instagram like this, just to find you, just to like follow you or to learn about you. What was it again? Make It Bangin'. There we go. And see how long that took just to find you, my friend? So just update those links so that it's a simple click. Like if people want to learn more about me, they just click and boom, there I am instantly, you know? We've got to make it easy for people to find us, follow us, and sort of network with us. So yeah, just a word of advice. Give your profile a little bit of love, guys. Let's keep going with Make It Bangin'. Okay, I was focusing a little bit to try and work out. So this track's pretty cool. Like all the elements are there. What it's missing is a little bit of EQing. So you've got all these sort of chords and pianos and things like that happening, and they're all happening at the same time, which is fine. But what you need to be mindful of is all these pianos and things like that, they always have bass frequencies. So there's always some unwanted, I guess, junk that you don't hear when you play the piano in that octave. So you play dun 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 dun, but what's happening is also filtering down into the sub frequencies is stuff that sounds like. So all those little things, all those tiny little things from all your different elements all start to build up in those sub frequencies, and it makes it sound a bit muddy and a bit sort of like heavy in the low end. So what you need to do is put an equalizer or an EQ on each element of your track and make sure you pull out those sub frequencies and those low frequencies, especially in things like pianos, because I can hear what you've tried to achieve and it's almost there. So a tiny bit more EQing on your synths especially, and that way your kick will come through a bit more. Because what I hear from your kick is it sounds like you've picked a very long kick in terms of the sample selection, and it sounds like you've tried to make it louder to make it come through. I'm telling you, if you EQ away some of those bass frequencies from some of your synths, like your pianos and things like that, the kick will have its own space and you can bring down the volume. I think that's what's happening with you, man. The idea is very, very nice. Yeah, because basically, what I'm hearing is a lot of fighting in the lower frequencies. So if you do that EQing tip that I just gave you, I think it will sound a lot clearer in either this song. If you want to leave this song out, it's 10 days old, it's got 637 plays, that's pretty good work. Then leave it how it is and just use that advice for future songs, man. And trust me, you'll hear a huge difference and you'll think, wow, why wasn't I doing that sooner? Man, thank you for submitting. Welcome to the community, brother. So if you're watching this back on YouTube, mate, all my sort of social medias and things like that are linked down below. You guys all listening, you should really listen to my new song. You should. It's the top link today. It says out now. Basically, you click that link and it'll direct you to whichever streaming platform you use. But DJ Envy, the reason I mention that is because there's a link there called Discord. You should join our Discord community. It's what we all hang out there online. We all talk about music production and things like that. So you're welcome to join. It's free to join. You can either join through the link in YouTube or the link on my SoundCloud page. So thank you for submitting, my friend, and see you on Discord. Yeah. All right, we've listened to that. We're on to Metamorphosis, Sleep Paralysis. Let's have a listen. Sounds super scary already. Okay, the idea is cool at the moment. So what I'm detecting is, what I think you need to do with this track is focus a little bit more on the mixing. So you've got a really nice drum line with your double kicks and everything like that. So I would start off with that. I'd mix your drums, get your bass, your kick drum sounding good with your snare and your hi-hat, which already sounds nicely done in a package. Then your guitars, okay? The guitars, the electric guitars in this are like way too loud for everything else. You can bring them down like 20 or even 30% in terms of volume. And then the track will sit together a bit nicer, because at the moment it's just really guitar heavy. And basically your kick drum just sounds like a little like in the background. You know, you want to, so your drums sound this big at the moment and your guitar sounds like this. So you need to bring your volume down on your guitars, which then makes everything sound a little bit more together. So it sounds mixed a bit better. Instead of having guitars like this and the drums, when you bring down your guitars, everything will sound a little bit more like, I guess, like more professionally produced. So it's almost there. Also, this is another track that needs a bass guitar. There's your bass guitar. Where's the bass in this whole track? Now, are you guys listening live? Do you guys hear this distortion that occurs when the guitar and the bass line play at the same time? There's like, you hear this digital cracking, and I'll tell you what that is after. Let's listen to it again. So we have just the bass. Then the lead guitar. And you can hear that sort of digital fuzz that's happening in between. So what that is, Metamorphosis, is your lead guitars, so the guitars, the electric guitars, they are leaking through some bass frequencies as well. So very similar to the last few tracks I've reviewed. You need to put an equalizer on those guitars and cut out some of the bass frequencies so that your bass guitar has the frequency space to do its thing, because at the moment it's all fighting for space down in the bass frequencies, and it's creating that digital distortion, which might be an effect you've tried to create on purpose, like a feedback loop. But like for a trained professional, it sounds like an error. So you might need to fix that. And once again, your drums are really, really faint in the background. Your bass guitar is super loud. Yeah, man, just a few mixing things you need to fix for that one, and that's it. All right, thanks for submitting, man. We're gonna push on to Y45H. Relax. Let's have a listen. So, Mr. Y458, what you need to be mindful of is when you create these MIDI clips, is the first time you create them. I always create my MIDI clips in a piano. Like I use the piano roll down the bottom, but I then drag on just a piano, so I don't confuse myself with any sounds or anything. And then I will create like a 4-bar loop where I'll just listen to it on loop on piano, and I really focus on each and every note to make sure that each chord is in key. And if you build the lead like you have, the dun 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 dun, I make sure that all those notes sound correct with the chords that are happening underneath. What it sounds like initially, something sounded a little funny, but that's because you've got a detuned synth or something, a lead or something, which sounds kind of cool. But when this sort of drop happens, it sounds sort of disjointed. So something doesn't sound right. There's a few notes that are hitting that are not correct. They're not in the same scale. So you just need to adjust a few notes to get everything sounding like it's in the same scale. Yeah, so just the melody's cool. The melody's there. You just need to work on those chords to make sure that they're all in key. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you, my friend. But yeah, as Wilson says in the comments there, it's very nice. It is a good idea. You just need to keep learning and keep trying to train your ears to hear what is in key and what is not in key. All right, Cali Kid, we're going to listen to your track, my friend. I've given you a follow back, so welcome to the channel. You are new. Welcome. Mate, if you're live in the comments, say hello. If not, don't stress. You'll be watching this back on YouTube, which is awesome. Down below are all links to my socials and things like that. You should join our Discord community, man. It's all about music production. So we help each other out. We share tips and tricks and things like that. Let's listen to B.O.B. After Hours.
Sun went down, your whole showed up, threw it in the circle like donuts.
Nice, man. Also, my friend, I see you from the United Kingdom, which is cool. What about here, my friend? Give us some socials. Give us your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, things like that. I want to try and tag everyone every week like I do in a post. on Instagram. So smash your socials in here, my friend. Also, let us know like some musical influences. Maybe you're influenced by like hip hop R&B. Maybe you're influenced by like mainstream rap. I'm not sure, but let us know in your little bio section, my friend. All right, let's keep going.
Was sweet, I knew she was freak, but hey man, take one to no one. Party in the hills, party out pills, that's why you can't keep still. Nigga be fake, but the hate be real. Somebody tell the bro niggas chill. Ass on fake, but it feels so real. Fuck it, I'm still gon' drill. Say she gon' go and she gon' go hard. Yes, or I bet she will. I'm just trying to get in her bed. She just trying to get in my wheel. I'm rolling on 2 wheels. So bitch, don't tell me chill, 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 chill. Clink, clink.
Wow, really nice, man. Really nice.
Clink, clink. Woke up with a drink. Hey, don't blink. Look for your behind seat. Hey, roll that shit pronto. Push OJ Bronco. Pass that shit rondo. Now yo ho my hoe. She bloom like a flower off that whiskey sour. And she lit in Vegas in the Encore Tower. She know I can only lick it after showers. Keisha fuck Tommy in belly and in power. No, my eyes ain't low. That's just the way my eyes go. They gon' work out at home. She squat this pole like cardio. Ooh, real Bobby gotta jump and do 'em still. Front flips, back flips. Ooh, poor match. After hours. After hours.
So Cali Kid, man, as I wrote in the comments, it's very minimal, but it's very professionally done. I think what you... Turn it up.
I don't drill, Bob just spills. Bitch, don't tell me chill.
Man, very nicely done. Really, really cool. Yeah, a really good variation on that second drop as well. One thing I'll recommend is you had with your build up, it was like very wide, very bass heavy, and very full of energy. And then when the drop hit, like it was very thin. So it might be a you might need to chat to like a mastering engineer or something like that, someone who can put limiters, compressors, saturators and stuff on your master to maintain that sort of commercial grade loudness. Because let's all listen to this first build up again and the drop. The build up is very intense and very full, and then when the drop happens, it's sort of a bit lower in intensity, a bit lower in volume, and that needs to be the star of the track, you know?
Clink, clink.
So yeah, you can definitely get that stuff louder. So I don't know if you want to do some research and stuff on mixing and mastering engineers. I've got a dude on my Discord that's actually pretty awesome at mix mastering, and he's super cheap. He's from Spain, and I love his work. You're welcome to use him if you want to as well. But man, a remix contest. So let me know how you went in the remix contest, man. Did you go well? I really hope so, because that's a very strong remix. All right, we're pushing on to Night Sky. This is called 7 Lines Only Now Night Sky Remix. Man, this is really nice. So I'm not familiar with the original track, but so far, man, this sounds awesome. I do know Seven Lions, so I know they're in this sort of future-based, melodic bass sort of genre. So I'm not sure how much you've changed the original, because I don't know the original, but this sounds very professionally prepared. Everything sounds like it's at commercial loudness, and everything's mixed very, very, very nicely. Like the vocals are sitting perfectly amongst everything.
From the sharks, destructive thoughts that you melt away. 'Cause your love is the answer when all the voices get too loud and all the walls are falling down. Your touch saves me somehow. Move closer, there's only now.
Nice, man. Wow, I like it also on the sort of the outro, I guess, like the end of the track. Instead of winding it down and just chilling it out, you really went like hard there right at the end. It's all here. Sounds real like melodic bass. And then you just make it, man, you get so aggressive at the end, man, really good. I would almost I'd almost update that hashtag to melodic bass, because I would say 90% of the track is melodic bass, and then the last 10% is probably melodic dubstep. But good fusion, man, really, really nice. I can't recommend anything to improve this, man. It's so good, really. Yeah, I mean, it's a remix, so you might have some problems. Thanks for the support, brother. Yeah, you might have some problems trying to get it signed, but I mean, man, really nice. I would just, if I was you, I would include this remix in things like your Facebook story and things like that, and tag Seven Lions in it, and just keep doing it over and over and over again, and eventually they might see it, and then you never know, you might get a like or something. Man, sick track, really, really cool. All right, we're gonna push on to Shady Pandas. They have a track here called Maximum Overdrive. Let's have a listen. So I just heard like a sort of female vocal integrated there, but like we're already about a minute into the track, so I'd integrate it somewhere earlier. It doesn't have to be full words, just something to know that there's a vocal coming. Also, man, that album art is hectic. It's like a person's been literally hit by a truck and they're stuck in the front of the truck. A little distressing for my younger viewers. Cool, man. So I'm trying to listen for some more changes here. It's just sort of consistent to the end. You could So Shady Panda, similar to some of the stuff you've sent me in the past, what you could do is for this track, add some super 80s synths on top, and you could easily turn this track into a pretty cool synthwave track. Find some 80s sounding vocal, chop that up and use that throughout, and you could have a neat little synthwave track there, man. Really, really nice. Thank you for submitting once again, man. And the album art this time, a little too creepy for my tastes. All right, we are moving on to, how do you say that? Psycho? XYKO, Psycho Music, and MN, Halloween Night. Let's have a listen. Also, it's your first time submitting, guys, so I'm going to follow you back. I'm also going to view your profile and see if there's anything we can improve for you. Also, welcome as well to the live stream. So basically, everyone that submits to this live stream, just so you guys know, you're all invited to join my Discord. It's a free community. The link is below in the description, so you're welcome to join the Discord community. There you can promote your music, you can learn from everyone else, and yeah, we can do some fun activities and things like that. Let's have a listen to Halloween Night. Okay, greetings to Jammu, India. If you have any Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, make sure you add them here to your bio, so people can easily follow you. I want to tag you in a post after this live stream. So if you're watching, go add your socials there, my friend. Good build up. Let's see what the fire's gonna bring. I really liked that drop. It was big room meets like Future House. So you had all the elements of a Future House track in terms of sound design, but then you had it built like a big room track. So really cool fusion of two genres there. Really nice. Also got a really great bass line as well. The bass is mixed very nicely. think what would take this track to the next level if you add some pitch bend. So at the moment it's going dun 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 dun. If you added dun 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 dun, like gave the notes some movement, I think that would be really cool. Yeah, man, very nice track for a first time submitting. Let's have a future look. Wow, so I would love to know in the comments, man, when you watch this back, add a comment to the video. Let us know in the comments how long you've been producing, because it looks like you might be another sort of Corona producer. So if you just started music production during the sort of Corona time, very nice, man. Very nice. All right, we're up to Patnip Chow. It's called Renew. Okay, so just a bit of a mixing issue there. So the sample that came in here was way too loud for the mix. So that when I saw the waveform, I thought that's where the drop was going to be, but it was just some new samples that you had integrated. So just make sure you adjust the volume so that it's not such a whack in the face when something like that occurs. Okay, so let's listen to this build up again. Nice. The idea is solid, really. So I was trying to focus on the kick and the side chain. It sounds like the bass had a very tight side chain, so I would make it, instead of a really tight compression, I would smooth it out a bit so that it's more pulsing with the music. And yeah, just adjust those samples there, man. They're so loud. It's like a wall of noise. It just smashes your ears. And it's like, not in a good way. It's more in it sounds like it was a mistake that it was that loud. So you can either bring those samples down in volume or boost your introduction a little bit in volume, because that was a little bit quiet. So man, good. It's a good idea. I would keep working on that. You can build a full track out of that. And yeah, when you're finished, upload it to SoundCloud, and it should be a good little track, man. All right, Acrobas, we are up to you, man. So we have a track that doesn't exist. I'm gonna listen to your Lucas and Steve Want It All remix. Let's have a listen.
I'm holding on to what I thought you promised me. Said you'd never leave me. I put up walls, stumbling far, but honestly, I want you to need me. I had no way to hopeless, saying hopeless, and just lost sometimes. No, I want hopeless, I want hopeless, so I think you should know, I think you should know. Tell me what's on my mind, on my mind. I want it all and nothing less. Give me your crazy stuff and love till the end. I want it all.
so good. That drop is insane. I love the different sounds you had happening at the start of the drop. You had sort of like a call and response happening with different sounds. I think it would sound really cool if the vocal on the introduction was pitched down 1 octave. So instead of being like just a limit, it could be like a bit lower. But man, that drop is insane.
On my mind. No, I won't hold this, I won't hold. I will. I want you close, you are the one I gotta hold. All through the evening.
Really nice work with the percussion as well, man. Very nice.
You're never leaving. I had no way, hopeless, saying hopeless, I'm just lost sometimes. No, I won't hopeless, I won't hopeless, so I think you should know, I'll tell you what's on my mind. On my mind. I want it all and nothing less. Jimmy, you crazy, still been loyal till the end. I'm not just saying I want something more than friends, yeah. I want it all when it's with you again. I want it all.
Man, so good. You have so many good elements in there, man. Like, it's very nicely done. Man. So good. Man, I can't... That's another one that I can't really recommend to sort of improve. I mean, this bit... No, it's here in the build-up. Maybe the only thing, man, that when the drop hits, it sounded a little like low on intensity. So you've kind of got this little and then boom, kick. What you could have, so you've got the kick that wait, how do I do this? So you got, I don't know. You've got the kick, right, where it happens. I'd put a reverse kick in front of it so that it kind of, instead of just going dunk, it kind of goes runk, like that. And then you'll feel like it goes like, the drop goes up, 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 up. You sort of filter out the low frequencies nicely. So it goes up, goes like that, like, so you have just a reverse kick and it goes, and it sounds really tight. Man, sick remix, man. That's I would confidently say that is one of your top like 3 tracks, man. Like, and you, for anyone who doesn't know, Acrobass basically submits like every stream. What you see here, he probably has about 10 times more tracks sort of behind as well. So man, unbelievable. That's really, really nicely done, man. Very, very nice. Very good remix, man. All right, Funky Gio. We're going to listen to Funky Scratchy. Also, a new submitter, so I'm going to give you a follow. I'm also going to have a look at your profile and see what we can improve. So Funky Gio, first of all, thank you for submitting. If you're in the live stream now, let us know in the comments. If not, you might be watching this back on YouTube. So hello. All the links in the description. Most of them are my socials. Feel free to follow. Feel free to stream my music. The main one you want to look at is Discord. Discord, it's our free online community. You should join up. And then we all just talk about music production together. So join up. This is definitely like funky for sure. A nice little pitch bend there as well. I can hear that in the automation. So Funky Gear, I assume you're new to music production, which is good. We've caught you at the best time. So where you're at the moment is a really good stage, because from what I'm hearing already, you understand the fundamentals of music production. You have all your elements. You have all the elements there for a good track. It's now time to understand what each thing does. So you have a bass line there. You have a bass line that's just going dun, 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 dun. You need to give some variation in that. So make a melody with your bass line. Where you're at, it's sort of, it sounds like you're at the loop masters stage, where you have loops and you're triggering off different loops at different times to create a song, which is cool. We've all been there, we've all done that. You're at a good point where you can really start learning how to produce. So you're at a stage where what you need to do is just keep making music, just keep watching music tutorials on the internet, and things like, for example, if you use Fruity Loops, or you use FL Studio, or you use Ableton, just Google or go on YouTube and just search like basics for your music production software, and try and learn how to use some cool functionalities to boost your music production skills, because you have a good understanding of music layout. Now it's time to maximize what you know. Yeah, so Funky Geo, if you're watching this back on YouTube, let us know in the comments what music production software you use. Join the Discord, say hello to people, and they might be able to give you some tips and tricks for sort of developing your skills in music production. All right, we're pushing on to DTS, Small Fire Extended Mix. Let's have a listen. Boom. That kick sounds awesome. Wow, nice, very nice. I like this. I definitely give it a baseline, DTS for sure. I am just gonna skip through this because it's nearly 6 minutes. Man, this is so funny. This reminds me of when I was clubbing, when I first went out clubbing. This is how the music sounded like. We called it art house, the style of music. Man, so cool. I love those samples that you used here. They sounded really wide here. Did it perfectly with my hands before. Hang on. Those samples, the wop, sound really cool. And then we have a little outro here as well. Yeah, man. This is cool because it's super refined, and this was a music style called art house, so it's really cool that you've like created something like this. Maybe you didn't realize that you created it, but really cool. Yeah, I'm not sure, like the section here leading up to the sort of breakdown was cool. You had like a good like skip beat going with the percussion, and then it broke into a more sort of like I would say like a square beat. So you had this sort of this groove and this movement with the percussion here, and then it dropped into this very like square box, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, add a bass line, and I think if you had a bass line that sort of mimicked or like copied the lead, not in terms of the notes that it plays, but in terms of when the notes happen, definitely, and that could be cool because you had the kick happening nicely, like down in the low end, and you had your percussion doing its thing, and then you had the sort of synths happening above. So you need to add some body as well to that track, I think. Man, it's another cool like little work in progress, man. I love always hearing your music. It's always like encouraging. So, man, thanks for submitting. We're gonna push on to OVR. Thing You Do. Let's have a listen to Thing You Do by OVR. sick track, man. If you made that by yourself, man, let's talk. I have some really good ideas to fix that one up. Just some EQ issues. That's all. Yeah, but man, I love the places that you've integrated the vocal, man. Very nicely done. Man, unreal. Guys, we're nearly near the end of the stream. So what I'm going to do is finish up with these 2 tracks and then I'm done for the day. I will do one refresh and listen to maybe the next 2. But after that, I am done. All right, West Baby, Only Feeling. Let's have a listen. So things to improve already. There you've got the cool like percussion, the dun dun dun, dun 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 dun. The sort of synths, the plucky synths sound really good. Thing that doesn't fit at all is the bass line, man. I think the bass line's either the wrong note. It's definitely the wrong notes because it's just not sitting well with the rest of the track. The vocal and the sort of the chops that you have are really cool. Yeah, cool. So far, where did you get the vocal from? It's a cool vocal. Dun 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 dun. That's how your bass line should be. Dun 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 dun. At the moment it's like boom 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 boom. I think it's a little too loud. Yeah, I like the vocal. That's why I asked. It's cool. I could tell it was from some sort of production sort of pack or something like that. Arcade. I always see it advertised, but I never research it. Let me know if it's any good. I play around with the pitch of the vocal as well. You've got good like vocal chops, but it's not doing much. It's just staying on the same plane. So pitch some up, pitch some down, and give the vocal some movement. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, man, just adjust the bass line on that. That's it. it's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice sort of chill vibe as well. So I dig that, man. Keep working on that. I like the percussion you've got in there as well, really. And the really, really cool. Man, bass line. Also, yeah, I mean, it's a cool little demo at the moment because you can leave it how it is and it's this super chill groove. Or you could pull it apart or add something else to it to make it like super crazy, loud, energetic. But I think it would work better as a neat little, that's sort of like a nice sort of groovy house track. I think leave it how it is, man. It sounds cool. I really like that, man. Thanks for submitting and yeah, sounding good. All right, we're getting up to our final one. I will do one refresh and listen to the top two if there's any. I don't know how to say this name. Let's use the glory of Google Translate. Ben Subaru. What language? Japanese. Konnichiwa. Hello, watashi wa Steve. Let's listen to your track, Let It Rain on Me, featuring Nike and Kia. I give you follow. Don't know how to say that in Japanese, but yeah. Let's have a listen. Let It Rain on Me.
From the moment I wake up, I know it's just another day. Mistakes, 100 regrets, living without a name. The melody in my head keeps me from misery. Might be the only way I'll make it through the day. If the whole world's against us, we'll make an escape together. Wait for chords and 6 days, I don't care if it rains on me. Heart to paper, let's rewrite the story of my sorry life. And maybe one day I'll be good enough.
Life isn't worth the effort. Asleep in town, it never ends. Guitar in hand, I don't need all of the so-called friends. Let's make a list of regrets. We'll put it in a tune. Drumming away, let's forget the world as it forgets me too. If the whole world's against us, we'll make an escape together with 4 chords and 6 strings. I don't care if it rains on me. Heart to paper, let's rewrite the story of my sorry life. And maybe one day I'll be good enough. On the stage,
Singing this song,
without regret, I'll
finally
feel alive.
don't hold me back from who I am.
If the whole world's against us, we'll make it with 4 chords and 6 strings. I don't care if it rains on me. Heart to paper, let's rewrite the story of my sorry life. And maybe we'll be good enough.
Wow. Very good. Okay, I don't know if I'm acting like an idiot or not. I don't know if you guys are actually Japanese, but just in case, and maybe you don't understand what I say, maybe. So I prepared something on the screen. So it's Japanese if you don't understand. So here, I say really cool song, nice vocal harmony, and the good rock vibe. And then I also said you should add some details to your SoundCloud profile, like social media and what other artists you like. So here we need some details. You sound like you like punk rock music, Blink-182, Green Day, Sum 41, I don't know, what's a newer version? Fall Out Boy? Shit, I don't know. A little bit behind on the rock music these days, but really, really cool. How do you say good in Japanese? I don't know. Yeah. Oi. Yeah. Very good, very good. Okay, that's enough Japanese for today. All right, I'm gonna refresh. No more entries today. So guys, thanks for tuning in. What I'm gonna do now is, I need to add that link to my list. So each and every week, I keep a list of your submissions just off screen here. I'm going to, so today I reviewed 27 tracks. So I'm going to ask my smartphone to pick a number between 1 and 27, and that person will win a free one-on-one session with me. So, hey Siri, can you pick a number between 1 and 27, please?
A random number between 1 and 27 is 5.
5. Okay, let's have a look and see who was number 5 this week. Okay guys, well, our winner is pretty much the one guy that doesn't submit through SoundCloud. It is our friend Mr. DJ Flyman. So my friend, congrats on winning the free one-on-one session with me. So let's get in touch, and yeah, we can hang out for 1 hour. Thank you so much guys. Just a friendly reminder that my new song came out on Sunday, so please, you can stream it on any platform you like. I need to update that link for sure. But guys, once again, I'm going to start a little business marketing these things. So little album art covers that are sort of clear. You can hang on your wall, sit on your desk. Just reminds you how awesome you are at making music. That's it guys. I will see you next Wednesday. Ciao, ciao. Bye.